You don't pay your tuition fee prior to visa, you pay on arrival or before, after your visa. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Bola Harrison. Kindly stay, keep watching, enjoy, and please guys, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Also, I'd like you to share this video to your friends, to your loved ones, and everyone you know who is on the migration journey or who wants to migrate and study abroad. So in today's video, I'll be sharing my top reasons why and what I love about studying in Belgium and living in Belgium as an international student. I'll tell you all the reasons I think you should apply and you should come study in Belgium. Now, Belgium is an European country. It is located in Central Europe. Belgium is currently or popularly known as the capital of the EU. Belgium has 3 provinces, or is divided into 3 areas, regions. We have the capital city, which is Brussels. We have the Wallonia district, which is the or region, which is the French-speaking part of Belgium, and we have Flemish region or the Flanders region, which is the Flemish-speaking, the Dutch-speaking part of Belgium. Belgium has 2 official languages, which is French and Flemish Dutch. That's the Flemish Dutch. Migrating to Belgium as a student also have a lot of benefits, and I'll tell you the top reasons that I love living here and why I chose to come to Belgium as an international student. Belgium is in Central Europe. Belgium is one of the Schengen countries. So if you have a Belgian visa or you hold a study visa to come to Belgium and you eventually settle in Belgium, you have access to travel to about 26 or 27 other European countries. And the good thing I like about living in Belgium, or one of the facts I love about living in Belgium, is when you come to Belgium as a student, your visa is not your means of identification. You apply for what is known as the national ID card for residents. So depending on the category you fall into, if it's a student or a worker or you were here to join your family, you get a different type of identity card. So for students, you get the A card, student card that is valid for 1 year and is renewable every year, either when you take your search here to look for a job or you continue studying in Belgium. So as a student, when you come here, you get the ID card also after you have fulfilled all requirements at the municipality where you chose to live. So for instance, if you come to the Flanders region, you have places like Bruges, you have Brussels, you have Leuven, you have Genk, you have Ghent. All of these places, if you choose to live there, if your school is there, where you chose to live is where you register your domain, where you register as your place of domicile. That address is where every correspondence you have in Belgium will be sent to. Now, in lieu of the ID card, if the ID card is not ready, they give you a document called Annex 15 that you can tender to your employer, to your landlord, to the bank in using to open an account temporarily until you get your ID card, and then you update the record. But with this ID card, it means that you can apply to travel to other countries like Canada, US, UK, and other places where you might need a visa to go to. So the good thing is you are not holding a visa anymore. You are holding an ID card. So it helps you. That's the first thing. I have to say that because I enjoyed that benefit when I arrived in Belgium. Now, the first thing about Belgium is Belgian universities are top rated, highly ranked universities in the world. Most of the Belgian universities I know, like Catholic University of Leuven, Ghent University, Free University of Brussels, Thomas More, Asset University, these universities are top ranking universities in Belgium, in Europe, and even in the world. Like some of the best universities that you will find in the world. I don't think there's anywhere you would not hear the name Ghent University or KU Leuven. Anywhere you mention world ranking universities. Now, this brings me to the second point. Belgian universities are known for their high quality education. So quality of education, academics and research life is very high in Belgium, especially in the top ranking universities in Belgium themselves. Now, if you're doing a program in Belgium, once you call the name of your school and tell people you're studying in Belgium, like they accord you a kind of respect. I'm serious, like they give you that respect, like, wow, you're studying in this school or you're studying in Belgium. Wow, because they know that to study in Belgium, the academic demands and requirements are high, and the quality of education is also very top notch. It's top notch. So, what they look at you like, you must be a very good student, you must be a brilliant student. They give you respect. Put some respect on the name, yeah. So they give you that respect. They accord you that respect because of the school. So the quality of education in Belgium is something that is not deniable. If you finish from a school in Belgium and you're applying to places like studying, or maybe you're migrating to Canada to study again, or you want to migrate to Canada to work, to the US, these degrees are degrees, and these universities are schools that are known. They are reputable universities that are known for producing high quality students. Now, the third point about studying in Belgium, if not even the fourth point, I'm just going to go ahead, is the tuition fee. Now, Belgium is one of those countries where you don't have to pay your tuition fee before you apply for your visa. So your visa is not dependent on the tuition. You can pay your tuition when you arrive in Belgium. If you choose to pay it before coming, no problem. But your visa is not dependent on it. So you can pay after your visa or when you arrive in Belgium. And some universities in Belgium, your tuition is as low as 950 or less than 1,000 euros. And there are some schools where you pay for some courses as high as 6,000 euros. Now, in Free University of Brussels, you'll find courses that are within lesser than 1,000 euros. In KU Leuven, you might find courses that are like maybe 1,003, 1,005 to 6,000 euros, depending on what you're studying. And the good thing is that, like I said, this money is not paid before your visa one, and then some schools allows you to pay in installments, which means maybe per semester or per credit that you are enrolled for. That's the thing about studying in Belgium. So depending on what you're studying, when you're studying, your tuition fee might not even be more than 4,000 euros. But it's a lot of money also, especially if you're an independent student and you're coming here to study and work. It's a lot of money because you have to basically pay for that by yourself. Now, if you're a student and you're looking forward to, getting help with your tuition fee and survival in Belgium, the good thing is that Belgian universities have various types of scholarship. You'll find scholarship like the Erasmus Mundus, the Mastermind Scholarship, the Global Mind Scholarship. Global Mind Scholarship is for PhD students. You'll find scholarship like the Belgian American Educational Scholarship. You find scholarship like the Villeros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. You will find like the Ghent University Doctoral Something Scholarship, then VAWO Scholarship for PhD students and researchers. You will find a lot of scholarships. So Belgian universities have scholarships. Some of the schools have like particular scholarship for particular groups of people and scholarships that are particular to only their universities. Then there are some scholarship that is for the whole Belgian countries. Then I think the mastermind is for the Flemish region in Belgium and all of that. So you do your research. Like I said, they have the Wallonia district and the Flemish district. So wherever you choose to study determines what kind of scholarship that is applicable to you or to your university. Now, the next thing is cost of living in Belgium. Cost of living in Belgium is not so high. Depending on your pocket, your preference, and your lifestyle, depending on where you're living, the city you're living, the kind of housing you're staying, you know, but cost of living, you will find expensive supermarkets. You will find cheap supermarkets. You will see cheap things, you will see expensive things, depending on your preference and where if you're the type that like the flashy lifestyle, you will find stores that suit your taste. Now, social life in Belgium. Brussels is the capital city. Bruges is the more touristy city. Leuven is the more popular student city mixed with a kind of touristy vibe. So Leuven is, I would say that looking at, because I live in Leuven, I study in KU Leuven, it's very expensive to live in Leuven. Now, the cost of living is rising in Belgium. So cost of living depends on where you're living. If you're living alone or you're living with the family, you're coming with your family and all of that. So cost of living varies, but I can assure you that whatever you earn as an international student would match the kind of lifestyle you want to live in Belgium. So if you're staying in accommodation of 400 or 500 euros and you're working 20 hours per week or 15 hours per week, I can assure you that you can pay your bills with that. You can pay your housing bills, your food bills, like your food, stock up your house, survive, and you can still save money for your tuition fee. Now, one thing about Belgian universities is that Belgian universities have various programs ranging from bachelor's to doctoral program. Now, at the bachelor's level, you have bachelor courses for 3 years. Now, you also have what is known as the bridging program. They can call it a bridge program or bridging. Bridging is like sometimes you might, before you take a master's program, they require you to do a bridge bachelor's, which is like a 1 year bachelor's. You start from the last year before you can transfer to the master's proper. Now, some they call it abridged masters, which means if the master's is 2 years, but they think that you have sufficient knowledge, maybe you already have a master's degree before, they think you have sufficient knowledge before. Instead of you to do that master's for 2 years, you do it for 1 year. So those are like abridged program for masters. Then you have the bridging program, which is like a bridging gap between a bachelor's and a master's. That's how I understand it. Now they also have preparatory program, preparatory year. Preparatory programs are like before you can go into a master's program, you have to do a 1 year preparatory. It's like I call it like a kind of diploma, because let's assume that you are changing fields, you are moving from accounting to social work, maybe from management science to social sciences, and you want to do a master's that you don't have any background or any knowledge in before. you would do a preparatory year, or in some cases, if your CGPA is not enough to get you into a direct master's program, you can do the preparatory year. You can apply to the preparatory year, and if they accept you, means you will do preparatory year, then you will do it. You will now migrate to the master's proper, which is going to give you the same 2 years. So some preparatory year is not up to 60 credits. It's like maybe some is 54, some is 27, some is 30 credits. It depends. So like I said, you pay fixed amount for your tuition fee plus the credits you are enrolling for. So those are the kind of programs that are available in Belgium. You are entitled to work 20 hours as a student in Belgium, and you have 600 hours in a year. Now, your 20 hours, according to the government fixed minimum wage for students, it's set at 12 euros 84 cents, or some people pay 11 euros, some pay from 10 euros. That's cheating, but some pay from 11 point something up until 4.14 euros. And when you get this money is not taxable. It's your money. Everything you earn in that 20 hours, once you are paid is your money. Some people say that there's a kind of agreement that already there are some deductions that have been made between the employer and the government, but I don't really care, because whatever they pay you, if you agree on 12 euros, 12 euros is 12 euros as a student, there is no tax deductions from it. So you can imagine getting your money and there is no tax and you're enjoying your money, unlike when you're in some countries where you have to pay tax even as a student. So everything you earn as a student within your 20 hours and your 600 hours a year is your money. You are not paying tax on it. That's one of the reasons why I think that you should even study in Belgium, aside from the scholarship, the high academic life, and every other thing. Now, for transportation, if you're studying in some certain universities, because I will not speak for all the schools, but I don't study there and I don't have friends in every university in Belgium. But I know that if you're studying in assets, if you're studying in VUB, which is in Brussels, or KU or Ghent, you get a transport card. That transport card allows you, it's like a bus card for the bus system in your city, for you to move around your city for free. You already pay a small token, like already, to your university when you are enrolling, to indicate if you want that card or not. So when you indicate that you want the card, that card allows you access within your city. You can go anywhere in Belgium with public transport, with the train, with the bus, with the tram, with what else, with metro. But in your city, that card allows you to enter any bus. You just swipe the card. You are not deducted any money. The money you've paid once, which is like about 20 euros, or now 25 euros for 1 year. So in your city, it's like that card is what you're going to use. And when you lost the card, you can replace it and the benefit still stands. So the replacement is like 10 euros and then the benefit is still there. If you're in Brussels, the same thing. Now there's another card you can get that allows you go with that transport system, the popular transport system in Belgium, that allows you to go everywhere in Belgium, every city, to use that same card, and the money is paid once. It's about 100 and something plus for residents, but for students, you get a subsidized rate. I think you pay like 50 something. As a student, I was 60 euros, I can't remember. So the students, that card also allows you to go anywhere in Belgium for free with the bus, not with the tram. Now, you can also get lower rates for certain things. Or if you're about 26 years old and below, you can get discount for train tickets, for bus ride, for stuff in Europe and in Belgium if you are less than 26 and below. Now, another thing I like about studying in Belgium is the accessibility of your classes. I don't know about other schools, but in KU Leuven, I don't know about every other department, but your lessons are uploaded online. Because of COVID, or when COVID happens, a lot of institutions went online. So some faculties, some universities, and some departments still maintain this online platform where your classes are uploaded online. They are recorded while you are in the class and they are uploaded online. So after the class, you can go back to watch the video recordings and you can access every materials uploaded online. Now, in some schools, in some departments, this is still the norm. But I know that of recent, some departments started scrapping that for their students, because sometimes it affects attendance, because people know that if I don't come to class, I can always go back to watch the video. So some departments are big on attendance. Some don't really bother about attendance. In some departments, you have to attend class, it's compulsory, and I don't know if they record. So, but the good thing is you can have access to your classes. You have access to library. Like KU Leuven have like one of the best libraries that you can find in Belgium. You can go to any other university library as a Belgian student. You can go there to find books, to find material, and to study. With your school ID card, you have access to reading centers. Your ID card admits you to certain reading places where you can go study as a student in Belgium, as a student of that university. So I can say to an extent that Belgian universities have very good libraries where you can study and find materials, both online and offline. Online meaning that you can use your university email address and login access to find books and other things online, and you have access to your professors, you have access to your teachers. Other universities are one of the universities I've seen that you have access to people, coordinators, your professors. They help you out with things. Even they help out in other places, but I can say that the experience so far relating with members of staff is always it's top notch. Now the ID card in Belgium, you have to go everywhere with it because it's the, like I said, it's your ID card, it's your means of identification. You have to go everywhere with it. Always put it in your wallet. You might get in trouble with the police or the control or something, or you might need it at any point in time, like at appointment at the city halls, appointments with with doctors at the hospital. You always need to insert your card in the card reader for them to bring out your details, make appointment for you, or put prescription for pills in that card. I think with all these reasons, you can see, like I said, you don't pay your tuition fee prior to visa, you pay on arrival or before, after your visa. You get free transport card, you get subsidized housing if you're staying in school accommodation, even though cost of living is increasing now. Belgium is in Central Europe. You can travel to Germany, Luxembourg, France, where else again? To the UK with bus. I think Germany, within some cities in Germany to Belgium is just an hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours. Then some cities from Belgium to France, some is like 2 hours and 30 minutes and so on. Even in Belgium is very nice. It's a very cool city. Italians are big on environmental protection and sustainability. It's a well-developed country. If it's small, but it's beautiful. I love it here because it's quiet. It allows you to, see life in another perspective. And I think that Belgians are nice. We are not all going to have the same rose experience, but I think, in my opinion, that Belgians are very nice people, well-mannered people. So these are all the reasons why I think that you should come study in Belgium in the next academic year. Start putting your documents together. Watch my video on everything you need to know about studying in Belgium, the visa, the documents, finding schools, and all of that. I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.